Sometimes it's hard to find a reason why, when everything is falling and all that's left to do is try your best to keep holding on to the next sunrise. But you're stronger than you know. You'll never be alone when everything feels dark around. Just look inside where light is found. Sometimes a mountain means it's time to climb higher than you've been before. So hold on tight and close your eyes. You'll make it faster than you know. Closer to the sunrise. 'Cause you're stronger than you know. You'll never be alone when everything feels dark around. Just look inside where light is found. Where the light is found. Where the light is found. Where the light is found. Just look inside where light is found. You're stronger than you know. You'll never be alone when everything feels dark around. Just look inside where light is found. You're stronger than you know. You'll never be alone when everything feels dark around. Just look inside where light is found.
Hello, can anybody hear me? We're just testing. I'm making my mic volume come up, and I'm not sure if that's if that's going to work for us. Can you let us know? Hello, can you hear me now? Hi, my mic is not picking up on me, Christopher. It's not even moving. That's way too loud, Christopher.
We got it.
You can hear me now. So I had to, last Sunday, we were troubleshooting and we thought that my mic volume had to be on off. Evidently, mic volume on off means it's not I'm on off. I'm on now. Thanks. Hi, Leslie. Thanks for that. Thank you to everybody joining us. My name is Claudette Huber, and I'll just say that so far, I think, listen, we've had a few glitches already, but they're quickly getting solved. So I'm feeling really confident. I'm going to keep persevering. I just am. I think this is super fun. It's a little group for people of Dawson Creek and the surrounding area. And as I've said before in the weeks in the past, when I say surrounding area, I'm talking about Grand Prairie, Spirit River, Dawson Creek. I'm talking about Rolla. I'm talking about Chetwynd, Tumbler, all of these wonderful places, these small communities, because honestly, we are all together. Um, I people, we are like the hub. We're mile zero post for the Alaska Highway. And I've always said passionately that we are the center hub. Chetwynd comes here for groceries, Tumbler. I lived 10 years in Chetwynd, 10 years in Tumbler, and I grew up in Grand Prairie. And so I really understand how we are central to so many communities around. And I consider you guys all part of us. Um, so I am the owner of Happy on May Metaphysical Center here in Dawson Creek. We've been open for nearly 9 years. This year we will celebrate 9 years. And I've had it on my heart for a very long time now that I need to have a show, a place where we can all gather together, like-minded individuals, inspire each other, give each other that you've got it, I'm here, you're not alone, because you aren't alone. And I think that that's really important right now, especially right now. I think a lot of people are struggling. I've been shown that people are really struggling. And so I'm here so that you can come into the chat, we can talk. Today, is it okay, Fawn, if we bring you on for just a moment so you can wave and show people?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm going to do the double. I've got I gotta
Add you
add
to
you
the
to the
stage.
stage.
There
There
we
we
go.
go.
There's
There's
my
my
fawn.
fawn.
Hey,
Hey,
everybody.
everybody.
So
So
Fawn
Fawn
is
is
our moderator for the chat
chat.
room, and so
And so
she's the
she's the
one
one
who's
who's
going to be
going to be
working the
working the
chat
chat
room
room
tonight.
tonight.
Sometimes it's
Sometimes it's
Christopher, and
Christopher and
sometimes
sometimes
it's
it's
Fawn.
Fawn.
These are
These are
my
my
two
two
very
very
close
close
buddies,
buddies,
and
and
I
I
love them
love them
so
so
much
much
both.
both.
And I
And I
just think
just
it's
think it's
going to
going
be
to be
fun,
fun,
just
just
having a
having a
different
different
flavor
flavor
each
each
time we
time we
do the
do the
show,
show.
different
Different
personalities.
personalities.
I
I
always
always
say
say
Fawn is
Fawn is
like
like
fire
fire
and
and
spice,
spice,
and
and
she's
she's
so
so
much
much
fun.
fun.
She's
She's
got
got
some
some
really
really good
good
jokes
jokes and
and
whatnot.
whatnot.
So
So
I'm
I'm
sure
sure
you're
you're
going to
going to
enjoy her
enjoy
in
her
the
in the
chat
chat
room.
room.
She's
She's
going to
going to
let
let
me
me
know,
know,
and I'm
and I'm
just
just
going to
going to
remove
remove
her
her
here.
here so she can go back to her work and not feel like she's on the spot. But she's going to let me know when there's an important comment or something that I need to know. I looked at my mailbox. I'm going to jump all over. Fawn's going to find something there to go with what I'm going to be talking about. Yes, my dear Claudette letters. I just I've been checking the mailbox and I haven't seen anything come through. And we did check my Gmail email account. So don't be shy if you want to send me a question or you want me to talk about something. I'm very happy to do that as well in the chat room. Hi, Nicole. Nicole Crookshank's here. Oh, I'm just loving this. Okay, I gotta stick with what I'm doing here. Um, yeah, you can just send me like a topic of something that's on your mind or something that you saw, whatever it is, and we're going to chat here. This is all about community and supporting each other, okay? So don't be shy or think that that's not important, or I don't want you to feel alone. That's what this is about. You're not alone. We're here and let's talk about it. Um, so let me see what I got here. Number one, we got to talk about what our show is called today. So let me find my beautiful book, Dream Song. This is that Oracle deck. Fawn is going to take me off for a moment. Yeah, there we go. That's wonderful. So this deck, for anyone who's interested, you can order this deck through our store. I've also, right at the beginning, you can scroll up, I hope. Hi, Michelle. Michelle's here. She's our tea leaf reader. You can literally uh, go to Amazon.ca and order that Dream Song Oracle book and Oracle set, and Angie as well. I reached out to her because I've been a follower of hers for quite some time. I really love her poetry. Her poetry is just incredible. And you'll see that when I read the card that we pulled today for our show. And as you could see, our show is called Seek the Ally, which is super interesting. I think that's so interesting. I've been pulling cards about community and Mind Hub and networking. So I was surprised because, in a sense, because this is like more on a universal level than just my own private, journey. So I guess we're all drinking the Kool-Aid together today. It's Seek the Ally. Um, Finger is up.
Do you want on?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, just go ahead, Fawn.
Okay.
I'm gonna trust you. You can just do it.
Okay.
So yes. So Seek the Ally is the name of the title. I'm sorry, lost my track of thought there for just a sec. I'm back on. And if we scroll up to the top of the comments, I did put Angie Sullen's Facebook address. That was her one request. That's what I was saying. So she's given us explicit permission. I was okay to put like that picture where you saw her deck and everything. She was perfectly happy with that. She said, as long as you link me to the Facebook page. So we have done that. Oh, that's beautiful. I love it, Fawn. That's what she was busy ticking and clicking over there. So there you can see it right underneath Happy on Main Metaphysical Center. And I love that. I forgot I had that. Okay, so click over there and find Angie, and you'll enjoy her just as much as I do. She's quite busy on Facebook. She will post a lot of stuff, but it's more for people that are geared to poetry, like the deep meaning of words. If you really are into that, I call her my word wizard. Like I seem like almost every time I read her words, I like literally have to sit and pause. Excuse me, got a little frog in my mouth. So uh, frog in my mouth, frog in my throat. Okay, this is the card, and I'm not very good at this. I'll get better. And I think back up. Seek the ally. Isn't that cute? Two foxes. We've got a crescent moon. Actually, the moon looks like that right now, doesn't it? Yeah. At one point, the sky got really clear near my home, and I could really see it. It was beautiful. I have so much to tell you guys. I'm just like a squirrel here. So let's pay attention and I'm going to find my book here, and I'm going into page 8 because it's card number 8, Seek the Ally. So let's read what it says. Draw your allies close about you right now. It is time to commune with those you trust. Whether you need support, guidance, or simply a kind ear that helps you truly hear yourself. Oh, I love how she said that. Did you catch that? What it is when we're talking to other people, we often end up solving our own problems. Isn't that the truth? Sometimes it's just the act of speaking with someone and the solution comes to you and you're like, wow, now that I said it out loud, I know exactly what I need to do, or I've figured this out. So that's what they're saying. Seek your trusted friends. You are being asked to express your needs in a safe, protected environment. A safe, protected environment. I think everybody is craving that right now. And if you have no one to hold space with you right now, do not underestimate your invisible allies. Amen to that. Um, Oftentimes, you may not feel like you have a friend, but I want you to know this show is always here. I'm here at my store all the time, and I am in that invisible ally. You have people that are supporting you. Invisible allies also are your guardian angels. Listen, it's such a beautiful thing to think about. You, when you came onto this planet Earth to have this incarnation and this experience here, you were assigned an angel, a guardian angel. So they know you right from the moment of inception here, and they've been watching you and guiding you. You're never alone. And if you've never tried before, have a conversation with them. I often do it through prayer. I'll just whisper a prayer, or it gets to a point where honestly, I'm just talking to them. I will just speak out loud. And you can speak out loud, like saying things like, hey, I think I need to go talk to Janice today. What do you think? And honestly, you will get those notions and those feelings and those tugs in response, or maybe there's a sign. That's them showing you and communicating right back with you. The more that you interact with them, the more they interact back with you. So I want to encourage you to start talking to your guardian angel. Your favorite authors, artists, creators. Oh, just like Angie Sullins, the lady with this deck. And or your spirit guides can be an active source of support in your life. That's so true. That's so true. Write a letter. Hey, write a Dear Claudette letter, because I'm here. Explain your heart in a meditation or a visualization. Some of your greatest allies are in the unseen realm. Hey, I'm going to say something here. I have been actually dealing with knowing people's true intentions. I feel like I'm pretty good at that, but I'm also very naive. Like I don't see when people are using me for their own gain. I'm often very open, and receiving to people. And it takes me a long time to actually figure out that somebody was not really genuinely wanting to be my friend. They actually just wanted something from me. And so that is something I'm navigating, because I really believe when you're open and truly giving people the love when they are having an interaction with you, I'm expecting that back. I'm expecting that genuine openness. And so I'm learning that not everybody operates that way. Um, and then my train of thought is going somewhere. But yes, some of your greatest allies are of the unseen realm. So I just want to say sometimes the people around you are not always the ones that you can trust. And that's a hard lesson. That saying, keep your enemies closer to you. Synchronicity. That was my reading today. Supporters everywhere. Oh, I love that, Weird Witch. I love that. I love that you came. I love everybody that's, supporting us despite all of our glitches here. So it says, express your heart, confide your truth, and experience a communion of your belonging. A communion of your belonging. That's really important. I think that a lot of people need to feel like they belong. You need to find that tribe of people that are safe. It's not about quantity, it's about quality, is what I say. And I've learned that now is it's not always about how many friends you have, but the ones that you do have, that they are your kind of like your ride or die tribe. It won't matter. You never have to second guess. You never have to second guess. Speaking of this deck, okay, I'm going to show you this bag. So this is what I do. Once I've pulled the card for the show, because that determines the title of our show. For those of you who didn't know, I use Angie Sullen's deck. And what we do is that determines the name of our show. So that's why this episode is called Seek the Ally. Anyway, they go in this bag, which I'm going to do right now. I'm going to put this in the bag. And I tuck it away. It goes with all of my other notes for the show. It goes and sits here in the back around a corner, and I don't think about it again until next Wednesday. So today, after doing errands around town, I'm waltzed into this room because I had a few things I wanted to put on the table that I didn't want to forget about for the show tonight. And I had to pause. I was on my phone or something. You know how we are nowadays. The phone is always in our one hand. And then I put my foot down to step forward, and it made this funny sound. And it was my foot on the fabric of this bag in the threshold of my doorway into this room. You can believe I was a little bit weirded out. I was a little bit weirded out because I've got to tell you, I have had a card reading in this room. I have had a hypnotherapy session in this room since last Wednesday. So I will sanitize this room. I will smudge this room. I get it all ready. So there was definitely no bag in the doorway of my room. I was greeting clients in there. How did that bag get there? So as my good friend Christopher told me tonight, he said, Claudette, this room is very busy. And I agree. So you're in the therapy room where it is very busy, but I honestly feel like we need to be in this room because this is where all the magic happens, and this is where I truly connect with all of my guides and those that I love that have supported me, that have passed along. This is our gathering room. So just before we started the show, Fawn had a wonderful suggestion. She said, I think we need to give them chocolate. And I thought, oh, that's kind of interesting. I said, I have a bowl of chocolate in my room. No, she said, no, 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 you got to open it. So I opened the chocolate and I put it there as an offering, which I love. I think Witch in the Wood will love that too. And then I said, later on as we're prepping, we're here like from 5:30 on. We're getting ready for today, like for this show. And I said, Bridget is my goddess. She's been with me from the very beginning of my journey. And she's always there with me. She's never strayed away. And I feel really, really connected to her. So we have this beautiful statue of Bridget in the store. And I've been really telling myself, no, you don't need her. No, you don't need to have her. And then tonight I just realized I need to have her. So as I've carried her into the room, I realized she's got a little altar spot. So we put the chocolate on her. Actually, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to grab her so you can see. She's stunning. She's heavy too. Look at this. So here is my patron goddess, Brigid, Hearth and Home, which really suits me well because I am definitely the cozy girl and the girl who wants her home to be the safe haven. So this is Brigid. And we put the chocolate right there. Because when I had looked at it earlier, during the week as I'm contemplating whether or not I want her, in the past weeks actually, I thought, I can't put a candle because the flame's going to sit here and affect her up here. And I couldn't understand. And then it just made perfect sense. I looked at Fawn and said, oh my gosh, the chocolate goes on the altar. So here we go. So Brigid will always be with us here. Wonderful. Okay. What time are we at? 8 o'clock. Gosh, it just goes by so fast. So for anyone who's wondering, we do this every Wednesday. It starts at 7:30 Mountain Standard Time and it goes till 9. We do a little break. Actually, that's a really good thing to mention. So right around, I think, what time was it, Fawn?
8:15.
8:15, we're gonna do it's like about an 5-minute break. It's not long because we don't want to lose you. But it's time to just go pee or let the dog out or go refill your cup, do whatever you need to do, give the little guys a kiss on the forehead because dad's putting them to bed tonight. Whatever it is, you're going to get that little respite to just go and do what you need to do, and then we come back. So we will let you know. We're going to hit into an intermission, and we've got some fun music that'll play at that time. So just to mark that, and that'll be a nice little, you're going to have a break and you don't have to stay. Oh, Corey, I know she is gorgeous. I agree. And I'm so happy you're here. Okay, I'm going to jump again. So we were talking about how active this room is. And so the bowl of chocolate is right at Grace, which is Corey's mother. And Corey's mother has passed recently. And so she's very special to me. She was like my other mom. And she really helped me at a time when I was a young mom with children and I didn't have that mother around because I was in a completely different community. I lived in Tumbler Ridge. And so, when you're a young mom navigating having babies and what to do with those kids and when they're sick and when you're taking them to school and just, I'm one of these, I was totally in my head, like, how are people going to think this is okay? And a second guessing every single thing about me and what I was doing. And of course, I was working as a realtor at the same time. And so I was constantly thinking, am I a good mom? Am I spending enough time with my kids? And Grace was there. And she was always such a beautiful, encouraging role model to me. And I just love her. And she said to me, very like close to her past, she said, I will never leave you, Claudette. I will never leave you. So she's in this room. And so we did have a conversation with Grace and we asked her, and I've given her a new job. She is the spirit moderator in this room. So every week, Grace will be in charge of ensuring that our audience on the other side are being kind and respectful during this time that we're on air. I know everybody's super excited. They get all excited. I can just imagine what it's like and all on the other side. But we've asked them now that they just need to listen to Grace and Grace will keep them in line. And she's very good at doing stuff like that. She's had leadership positions and I think that I feel like she's relishing this and enjoying it. Yeah, I think so too, Corey. And she's not alone because this show's as well dedicated to Charlene McLean. And Charlene McLean is somebody that very early on in my journey had like a show, like a live stream show, but oh gosh, Blog Talk. I think it was called Blog Talk. And even if you go and try to find Blog Talk now, it's pretty obsolete. Like I even thought maybe I was going to jump on and make my show, like not use geez, what's this platform called? I always want to say live stream. StreamYard. Thank you, Chris. StreamYard. I was thinking maybe I'll do Blog Talk Radio. So no, yeah, it's looking pretty old over there, and right, God, that's aging me. But yeah, so anyway, she was on there and it was called Paranormal Sundays, which was just what I needed because I was in this place of trying to balance having being brought up Christian with all of a sudden having like understanding that I was very much relating to the pagan and Wiccan thoughts. And I thought, what is going on? And of course, my background, and we'll get into this in other shows, but my background is that I'm an experiencer right from pre-kindergarten. So I've had a very interesting life, and I've been in communication with beings from a very early age. So my realm and my reality have always surrounded the other beings, other sentient intellectual beings that are communicating with us. I've had firsthand interactions with them several times. And so for me, I have to be, yeah, I just want everybody to know because I think it's really important now to come out and share with people because I think that there's been a lot of like hiding that part of our lives. I think there are many people who've had experiences like mine. And like I said, I'll talk about them a little bit. And there is a book that you can buy where my story is in it. But that is not for today. But I just want you to know that that's another reason for having this show is I want you to feel like if you've had experiences that you're in a safe place, okay? And you're not going to be laughed at. And I understand that the need for anonymity. I'm just coming out to give you that safe place to understand that you are going to be respected here. All right, so let me see what else I've got here. Oh, I want to read astrology for everybody because we didn't have time last week. Should we get that? I think we should do that. Let's do that. Okay, I'm going to grab my calendar here. So we have a slide Fawn is going to find to give credit to Llewellyn because we are using the Llewellyn calendar and you can get this every year. I'm just going to flip it over somewhere in the slides. I think I built one or I think it's a ticker, a banner. Oh, wonderful. She found it already. So this is it. This calendar. Here we go. Llewellyn astrological. We've got a glare from the light here, but it's a calendar, and every year they put it out. It's been going out for a long time. And so what I want to do is read her sun signs. What is it for this month? So let's find out. Okay, we're going to start with Aries. So any Aries, listen up. As Aries season approaches, wrap up loose ends to clear space for fresh starts. Oh, good. I'm doing that actually. I'm taking care of like old stuff that I haven't taken care of. So I love that. So discard what's no longer working for you materially and emotionally Past experiences and relationships may resurface, offering valuable reminders of what truly matters. So I'm not sure what's happened, but Fawn is going to figure it out. Your hands are in the air. I don't know. Ah, there we go. Anyways, I'm going to read on. So they give you even days where you're favorable, most likely to have very good days, and days where things might be just a little more challenging for you. So for the Aries, um, Grace, we need your help. Thank you so much, Grace. It's the chocolate. So for Aries, your favorable days for March are the 10th and the 11th. Mark those down. Those are good days to do things or to achieve. Maybe you're going to be just about ready to sign for a brand new house. I encourage you to try to make your completion date around those days. That sounds like a great day to buy a house. Those are your favorable days. Demanding days are the 22nd and 23rd. So again, if we're talking about buying a house for some reason, I think someone may be buying a house that's an Aries. I would say do not make your terms and conditions for those days, the 22nd or the 23rd. Those are more demanding days, so things are going to go a little rougher for you. So I would say abstain from having your conditions on your deal or whatever you are working towards. Those are not the days to have them complete or for you to sign any papers. All right, let's move on to Taurus. Oh, my sister's a Taurus. It's possible you'll be visited by the ghost of relationship past. Oh my gosh. Vaughn just talked about that. Just saying the way the stars are aligned. Yeah.
Venus is in retro.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Avoid wearing rose-colored glasses while you try to understand why this person or memory has come back into your life. Oh, wow. Sometimes it's best to leave the past behind you. Sage words. That makes me think of Facebook. Like they always said, just because you can find an old schoolmate or an old boyfriend doesn't mean that you should reconnect. I think usually those don't work out very well. Okay, so for Taurus, your favorable days are 12, 13, and 14. Oh, you got 3 days, 12, 13, and 14. So get her done. That's the time to get stuff done, 12, 13, and 14. You want to go on a trip? I think that's the time to go. Your demanding days are at the end of the month, 24, 25, and 26. So I would just be hanging out closer to home and keeping it kind of on a down low. So I feel like for Tauruses that are paying attention or watching, they are looking for traveling. And I'm just going to give you some ideas here that I think that traveling on the 24th, 25th, and 26th, that's a good idea. Gemini, here we go. You'll start off the month feeling energetic and feisty, eager to tackle new projects and conversations. But as the weeks go on, you might find yourself revisiting old plans or rethinking the decisions you've made. Refine your goals and be cautious not to say things you'll regret later. Ooh, don't we always? Yeah, that's me. I always say, "Gosh, why did I say that?" So just be a little more careful. Favorable days for you are the 15th and the 16th. You got 2 days. And demanding days again at the end of the month for you as well, the 27th and the 28th. Gemini, I'm not getting too much here, but I'm just saying that your good days are going to be the 15th and the 16th, and your demanding days are going to be the 27th and the 28th. I kind of get a visual of like business meetings. Like I feel like you maybe are creating an event or something. So I'm just really wanting you to say that I'm really wanting to tell you that on the 15th and the 16th are good days to solidify those relationships or those contracts that you're working on. And then the demanding part, I would say make sure that your event has happened before the 27th or the 28th. Those are not good days to actually, like launch that project or whatever you're doing into reality. All right, let's move on to Cancer. You are buzzing with energy and may be ready to make some bold moves. Oh, look at you go, Cancer. Unexpected opportunities could come your way. Oh, I love that. And you'll feel in tune with both your needs and those of the people around you. Just watch out for miscommunication that could stir the pot. Ew. There's always one, right, in the room. Jeez. Okay, Cancer. Your favorable days are 17th, 18th, and 19th. All right, we're getting that again. Isn't that interesting? Fawn wants to jump in, apparently.
Yeah, no, she doesn't. Okay, it should be good.
Okay, that's so Grace. I'm telling you, we need her. She's working hard. Mom was a Cancer.
Oh,
Oh,
okay, that makes
okay.
sense.
Oh, oh my gosh. Grace. Okay, we see you. We hear you. Oh, that's so amazing. Ah, Gracie, look at you can have fun too with us. Oh, yeah. Oh, right, Grace. You're buzzing with energy. I know you're ready. You're excited for me. I get it. And you're excited because now you've got your job to do and you're going to do it so very well. And I'm so thrilled that we can work together, even with the beyond between us. All right. So I think Cancer was about Grace here. And I'm sure other Cancers are watching, but I'm sorry she stole the limelight. She's my very special girl. Her demanding days are going to be the 1st, the 2nd, the 29th, and the 30th. Holy cow, Grace. You know what I get? You're going to have to help me out a little bit more on those days. Those are days that I'm going to need you. You're going to be coming up and helping me more. All right, Leo, this is my husband. Leo, on one hand, you'll feel like you have love and support when you need it. On the other hand, projects may not be working out as planned, and you'll need to adjust your strategy. In both cases, don't let your pride become an obstacle to success. Oh, he actually told me I can't really talk about him so much. so, yeah, Dave, anybody who knows my husband knows that he's such a nice guy and he's very easygoing. But yeah, once in a while you can see that pride come up. So, Leos, I think that this is going to be an important for you to be collabing. Remember our card, seek your ally. I think it's important just to be paying attention a little bit more and not get so caught up in it's your project. I think it's going to be really important so that you keep your ego in check. So your days of favor are 20 and 21. So you're more towards the end of the month for good days. And your days of challenge are the 3rd, the 4th. So they're already gone. Good for you. You only got one more left, and it's the last day of March, March 31st. That like the Ides or
Yeah, something.
something.
Yeah, something crazy already.
Okay. It's enough crazy. Okay, Virgo. You might feel like you're getting a lot of opposition. Oh, I'm sorry, Virgo. Taking some time to yourself to rest and reflect might be the balm your nervous system needs to mend itself. Oh, so you need to go and go into your den and curl up with your blanket and your books and just your cozy drink. Determine how you can be a more positive force in the conflicts around you. Yikes, I feel for you. That doesn't sound fun at all, Virgo. So you're going through a tough slug right now. I feel like this is what I'm picking up here. There's like a lot of like family drama or coworker drama going on, and sometimes we can't even escape it. Like maybe we live in the same home as them, or it's in our workplace, like it's the coffee room. You're bound to cross paths with each other. I'm so sorry, Virgo. Know that that will pass, and you got your community here of supporters. I'm going to support you through it. Just know every Wednesday you can come in and anchor in through this month, and we've got you, girl or guy. And write me a dear Claudette letter if you want. Just whatever you need. You're going to get through this, Virgo. But this is one of those where it's not going to get solved if you say anything or you rock the boat. I think you really need to just kind of ride it out. It's going to sort itself out later, but not right now. Libra. Longing for simpler times might fill your thoughts. Oh, you're being nostalgic. No Facebook. No past boyfriends on Facebook, okay? Promise me. If stress becomes too much, seek solace with a trusted friend who can offer a fresh perspective. To divert attention from your own worries, I think to divert you from doing things that you're going to regret later, find ways to lend them a helping hand. Go and do something. Volunteer. if your kid is in a sports, I think it's really important for you because I feel like you're going to get yourself into trouble and you're going to make things happen that didn't even need to happen. So you need to get busy. Go do something. Go participate in a bake sale, whatever it is you need. If your work has got some sort of sports like team building thing, I go do it. Please go do it. Save yourself some trouble. Oh, did I do the favorable and demanding on Virgo? I feel like I didn't. Favorable is 22nd and 23rd, and demanding is the 5th and the 6th. Those are going to be your most challenging days. I'm sorry about that, Virgo. I missed that, I think. And then Libra, you're going to be busy doing productive things and not get away from Facebook and get away from all of those other tempting places that you want to go just because it's like entertaining. Your good days are 24th, 25, and 20. Well, so they're still coming up. And your demanding days are the 7, 8, and 9. Maybe you already did it. No, 5. So be careful. Your days are coming up. Definitely. I think you should just mind yourself. Am I running out of time?
Nope, nope. I
Oh,
was just
okay.
looking to see what the date was. It's the 5th today.
Yeah,
So,
I
yeah.
know. That's why I
Mm,
said 7, 8, 9. Okay,
mm.
so definitely I say you should like just keep yourself like on a leash right now with Facebook and Instagram and any of that social media. Scorpio, you might be faced with power struggles. Oh, that's gross. A less confrontational route will serve you well while helping you make progress on your goals and objectives. Remember, difficulty doesn't always equate to greater value. Hmm. Give yourself a break from doing things the hard way. Oh, that's interesting. I'm definitely feeling like you're butting heads with someone. And maybe because you've always done it that way, but I think it's important to in this instance that you need to give that other person some room in your life to hear their ideas because I think we are sometimes raised that way, that we need to earn our rewards or that things have to be difficult when you're doing them. And I sometimes find myself doing that as well. Like, I think that can't be that easy. I'm going to start right here. I'm going to start from scratch. I'm going to do everything really the right way. Meanwhile, other people just race through it and they get it done in a few minutes. For me, it'll take me an hour. So I think that's something I'm going to have to work on for myself. And it sounds like Scorpio, that's what's going on for you. But you do have somebody who's wanting to offer you an easier way. And I think embrace it. Sometimes when we do, it's crazy how enlightening, how it lightens our load so much. And we think, wow, why did I resist that so much? So just go with it and accept that wonderful advice and suggestion that's coming your way. Your favorable days are the 27th and the 28th. Your demanding days are the 10th and the 11th. Oh, this is me. I'm a Sagittarius. It's likely you'll run into a few blocks and encounter some challenges that test your optimism this month. Okay, no more. I am so done. This live stream has been all blocks, blocks, blocks. Okay, I don't want to read anymore. Don't be discouraged. Okay, well, you're kind of discouraging me. Use these obstacles as a chance to reevaluate and adjust your path forward. Sometimes detours lead to more interesting destinations. How curious. I do feel like this show is going to keep changing and morphing. I've got a few ideas that I'm cooking that they already showed me today that I want to do. So, yeah, I think that what we're seeing right now is the beginning. And I want to just give you a warning right now. Claudette changes her mind all the time. And so I just don't want you to get used to the show's always this way and then I change it. I will change it. So please get comfortable with that. I'm always changing because I flow with spirit. I flow with the my guardian angels, my guides. When they tell me to do something, I'm all of a sudden flipping it over on the other side and I'll do it that way. I will always be here on Wednesday, but the show might look a little different. Okay, so for me, my favorable days are 1, 2, 29, 30. I'm looking at my demanding days 12, 13, and 14. Do I have any Wednesdays that fall on that? I'm going to have to look on that. Fawn is shaking her head. I think we're going to be okay. All right. Capricorn, your practicality and pragmatism may clash with dreamy or impulsive energies around you. Oh, yeah. We don't want you raining in on our parade. It's fun to live, in the clouds and ride our unicorns. Relationships could also be a source of tension. Try to strike a balance between being true to yourself and adapting to the emotional currents in your environment. Ooh. So they are saying your head's in the clouds a little too much. So even though you're going to want to clash and you're going to be a little upset over someone kind of pulling you back down into reality, I think it's important. I think it's important to have your foot in both worlds. Okay. So favorable are your 3rd, your 4th, and the 31st. So for you, you've got one more really good day, the 31st. And your demanding days are the 15th and the 16th. So yeah, Capricorn, I think you need to put your horns into some foam and let somebody, give you some words of like tempering yourself, temperance. Aquarius, you might feel pulled in different directions, caught between feeling all dreamy. Oh my gosh, is that you?
That's me.
I was wondering, why is she doing that dance? Does that relate to you?
Always.
Always.
Yeah.
Aquarius, you might feel pulled in different directions, caught between feeling all dreamy while also compelled to take action. That sounds busy. Your communication game is on point, opening doors for new opportunities. Navigate the month by balancing introspection with initiative. Sounds like you need some balance, Aquarius. Not that it's like a bad thing, but I think that you've got a lot cooking and you're working ahead and things are really coming into play. So I think for you, I feel like negotiations and handshakes and partnerships are happening. You're working towards a bigger project, and just don't get too caught up in the highs of everything, because you might miss something, a detail that's really important. So just always temper it with becoming balanced and just being more grounded. Pisces, Aquarius, before I move on, favorable days are your 5 and your 6. Ooh, that's today and tomorrow.
Favorable days, and I already wasted one.
For Aquarius, you're Capricorn.
No, I'm Aquarius.
Oh, you're Aquarius.
Yeah.
Oh, I misunderstood you. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, so yeah. Okay, hey.
I already
Well,
had
and
one.
you're... Yes.
Yes. Too bad. Oh.
And you're here.
I am. See, good day.
Demanding 17, 18, 19.
I'll just take those days off work and stay home.
I love it. Let's take her. Yeah, I'm just not going home. I'm not going out into the real world. I'm just keep my slippers on and watch some Netflix. Okay. Pisces, this is the last sign. We're going to do this once a month, okay? Because I understand it's pretty much the whole show, but it's super fun to hear about our signs. Pisces, you may feel more centered and self-assured than you have in a while. Oh, good for you. At the same time, you may feel a push to speak up and go after what you want. Well, that's what happens. You're feeling grounded and you're feeling good, and now you're ready to pursue something new. Finding a way to make both things work for you will lead to successful outcomes. Aha. So you're as well working on balance. I think that that's going to be just, tempering and not riding the waves too much, and you're going to be fine. You're going to figure out how to get everything to work together. So your favorable days are 7, 8, and 9. Those are coming up for you too right now. And then demanding 20 and 21. 20 and 21. All right. So that is it. We did it. How are we doing for time? Oh, I'm getting the cut. Okay, so this is time. If you need to go pee, if you need to top up your drink, go get the Keurig going again or get that hot kettle going. And I'm going to just take a little break. Fawn's going to goodbye, and we'll see you in about 5 minutes, okay?
Yeah, don't go anywhere. We will be back.
We will be back.
I have no idea what happened. There's 2 times. She was just like, did you see it?
Oh, yeah, I was watching. I was trying. Okay, I can hear you. Not getting on. Yeah. Okay, get your smoke. Oh, is she? Oh,
So I did
nice.
say,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was the only super weird thing. The rest of them were all like
Okay, we're doing it. Okay. We'll see when you get back. I'm just gonna go eat. Will you take my spoon, okay?
Yeah. Okay. Easy, bye. She said she hogged on, but now she's in bed.
Oh, good. So she
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
miss it. Oh, okay, good. I don't want to forget Ben's birthday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it at the end of the show. And yeah, drink your swill. Oh, yeah. Okay. And we're back. Everything go okay, guys? I know I went pee. Okay, so before we start, I've got a bunch of stuff I want to talk about too. That's like to promote some people and things that I think are important this week. But before I forget, I'm always being shown what to talk about. A long time before I started this. I was actually doing videos before, and you'll probably see some old stuff on YouTube if you go to my Happy Thoughts page on YouTube. So what happened today? I was just going to, what was I doing? I jumped in the vehicle break. I was going to go get Ben after school. Yeah, I kind of have to do that right now, just with my husband working. So I actually lock up the store. I hate doing it. and I go run and grab him from school and drive him home. So I got into the vehicle and woof, it was like somebody just opened up, like turned around and spoke to me, and they had just been drinking heavily. Do you know that boozy breath smell? Oh my gosh. It was really strong in the vehicle. And I was like, what the heck? What the heck? So I've since learned from other times when this has happened that I call it a hitchhiker. Someone's hitched a ride with me in my vehicle. And so then I realized, yeah, I had a hitchhiker and I wanted to get them out of there before Ben goes into the vehicle. And so I just wanted to talk about that. Maybe you've noticed a different smell when you walk into a room. Sometimes it's really good, and I don't necessarily mean that the smell of alcohol is a bad smell. I just knew that I didn't want it in my vehicle. I don't find it very pleasant. Unless I'm drinking, then it's not such a big deal. But when you're sober and someone's like comes over and starts talking, and it's just like, oh, it's so gross, right? So I guess today I feel like somebody else out there maybe is encountering some smells. Maybe that's one of your, sentient gifts. I forget what they call that. Do you know what it is,
Clairs.
Fawn? Chris knows it?
Clairs. Yeah.
Claire, yeah, it's one of those clairs, right? But it's for smell, and I'm very much, I get smells a lot. So because of what I do as a hypnotherapist, I'm always dealing with spirits that haven't crossed. And so for me, I right away identified that somebody was in my vehicle, and I really got the impression that they were in a very strong addiction, and they had passed recently, and they were very confused. They didn't understand what was happening. And so I know I can't validate any of this. So for anyone that doesn't agree with me, I'm just so sorry for you, and I'm not here to convince you. I'm just here to relate for other people to maybe they will find it helpful as well. So I right away, as soon as I connected with them, they have recently passed, and they were in full-blown addiction. It was a very sad thing. I could see that they were very confused. They didn't understand, and they didn't know what to do. But we see a lot of people in addiction that come through our store, and I always treat them with great respect. And so I understood immediately that they felt like I was a safe person. They sometimes when people in addiction come, they automatically start to weep in the store because they're just it's the first time that they've actually felt love. And I'm not talking about me giving them love. It's the feeling and the ambiance in the store, and it's so healing just to walk into the shop, and it's something else to witness watching them, and they're working through their emotions. So anyway, it was somebody I'm sure that's been in my shop before and knew that this was a safe place, knew that this was church to them. And so that they were attaching themselves to me because they wanted help. They didn't know what was happening. They don't know what to do. So of course I spoke to them about the light, and then of course they felt the light. I could see that they could see the light. And I explained to them because they were very worried and concerned about the life that they'd led, that they wouldn't be worthy to go into the light. And so we had a beautiful conversation about worthiness, and I could just feel the energy was starting to lift. And it turned out that there was more than one, that needed to cross over, but I didn't get to visually see it, but I absolutely felt it. The smell went away, and someone is where they belong, back in the womb, back in the cosmic womb where we all begin, being nurtured and loved, and they're getting insight into why their life was the way it was. And I think that everybody's accepted there, no matter what you've done. I think there's maybe like a hospital for people that have led an exceptionally terrible life. Like, I don't think you just immediately get embraced in the cosmic womb in the sense that you're percolating and with everyone else. I think that there is a time of reflection and just healing. So without going into great detail there because I know we don't have a lot of time, but I wanted to share about hitchhikers. And if that is something that's happening to you, it could also be just a loved one coming to visit you. And it's incredibly important to acknowledge that, just like Grace here in the room. You know, we've acknowledged her and look at her. We're fine now, right? We just got to her sign, and Fawn's my shiver girl over there. She's just shivering away. Yeah, so acknowledge those that have passed, especially the ones that were very close to you. They will come to you, and often they have a smell. Maybe it's their perfume, maybe it's their cigar. That's them. And it's not worth being worried if someone thinks you're weird for saying something. Wouldn't you much rather just connect with that person you miss so much? That's where I'm at. That's always what I think. I don't care what people think. That person is reaching out from the other side, and I'm going to acknowledge it. And the more you acknowledge it, the more that they're going to participate with you and speak with you. And you're probably going to get what you need to get from them because there's a reason why they're around you. All right. The other thing is I've had a few people talking to me about what a challenging week this has been. I'm hearing it. We've had some really challenging interactions with people. Um, and I just want to talk about smudging because sometimes we get so like in the trenches and we forget the importance of smudging. And they wanted me to talk about that. And I would like you to put in the comments if you would like me to walk you through a smudging. I'm really feeling drawn to do that. We won't do it this week, but I could certainly do it next week. Chris is coming next week, by the way, to do card readings. So that's going to be exciting. But I would do it probably the week after then because Chris needs all that time to read cards. You know, we got to squeeze everybody in. But I'm really feeling drawn to doing an actual smudging with everyone live. So put that in the comments if you'd like that. I think even whether or not you put it in the comments, that's what I'm going to do. 2 weeks from now, we're going to do a full smudge and I'll walk you through. And I want you to have your smudge with you. And you're going to give yourself a smudge. It's going to help you ground. We're going to talk through it. And I really want to emphasize to you how important this is, and you're going to feel it. So in 2 weeks' time, we're going to do a smudge together. I have people that sometimes walk through into the store and you can just see it. They're trembling, they're vibrating. They've got so much going on. Their thoughts are racing. And I will go get my smudge pot and we just embrace them in that. And I speak with them and I give them the blessings and we anchor them right back into Mother Earth and off they go. So I think that's really important for everybody. Aw, thanks, Kayla. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a smudging in 2 weeks' time. I wanted to give a shout out quickly to Jeremy. Some of you who come to the store will know about Jeremy with Hungry Ducklings. I don't know if all of you know, but Jeremy is a Red Seal chef. Yeah. And his full-time job is over at the college. He runs the cafeteria, but he also works in, we call it, he supports his crystal habit by working here on Saturdays. It's our joke. He loves crystals. And you know what else about him, Squirrel? We have the same birthday. So we're both Saggies and we both get each other. It was intense from the moment we met each other. We just knew, what is this connection? And he's been in my life ever since. It was so funny too. Like, I think, well, it must have been the first year that I opened the store. And of course, it was my birthday. So I had a birthday sale and he walks in because it's his birthday. I didn't know that. And so I greet him and I say, hi, welcome. We've got a sale going on. It's my birthday. And he just stopped in his tracks. It's my birthday too. And everything made sense. And we've been really good friends ever since. So anyway, I just wanted to talk about, he does like a catering thing. And so you can order meals. Every week he tells you what's coming up and he literally he delivers them all around town. So if you're in the Dawson Creek area or Puskapay area, he will deliver. There's not an additional charge. He goes around, like today he came by and I wanted to show you my food. And the name is very, like, it's not in my wheelhouse. So Fawn wrote it out for me. We researched it. This is what I'm going to be trying. Korean style beef bimbo. Okay, you have to say it. Bibimbap. I practiced it.
Bibimbap. Rice bowl.
Bibimbap.
Bibimbap. Fun to say.
Jeremy is probably just shivering and saying I've just butchered that, literally. But I really wanted to give him a shout out. And I'm just going to show you what it looks like. So here it is. He brought the bag. These are my paid for. Well, you pay for them when he brings them. But I mean, like, I ordered them. I pre-ordered them. And then on Wednesdays, we have our delivery. And here it is. I'm going to take the lid off. I hope this is not going to spill on my keyboard, but I just would like everybody to see. Look how healthy that looks. So he's on a health kick. I'm on a health kick. And so he's delivering really healthy meals. And I've got this 3 servings. And it's super easy. We've got the link right there. Well, it's not really a link, but you'll find him on Facebook by going to Hungry Duckling Catering DC for Dawson Creek on Facebook, and you can see there, subscribe, like him, and if you want meals, then you'll start to see when he'll advertise every week what the new meals are, and you just get in there and in time, and you'll be able to order what you want, and he'll deliver it. He delivers to workplaces, that kind of thing. So yeah, just want to give a shout out there, and it's very reasonable. Fawn, how many servings did you order?
I ordered one and it will be about 2 or 3 servings.
I know.
Yeah.
You can never finish one.
No.
It's more. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So next on my list, coupon. So when you watch my show, those people are going to see a ticker going by, or it's a banner. I'm not sure.
It's coming.
It's coming. So I'm
There we
not.
go.
There it is, guys. This is my way of saying thank you for watching as well. There is a code there that's streaming along the bottom, Infinity 19. If you come into the store from now until next Wednesday and you quote that shopping code, Infinity 19, you will get 15% off your purchase. I just thought that's fun, right? So every week I will put on a different code. And if you come in and give me that code, you'll get 15% off of your purchase. Of course, that's excluding any of the like artisan pieces that are like handcrafted from local, like the local people in town here, because I don't like how do I explain that? There isn't a lot of like profit being made there, right? We're mostly just having them in the store to help promote them and for them to earn a livelihood. So yeah, it won't relate to any special artisan pieces. Okay, so we did the food, we did the coupon. I wrote food twice. Obviously, you can tell I'm hungry. Okay, and I talked about today. Oh, uh, everybody's laughing about this here in the background because they know I'm probably going to react to this. Okay, I'm not quite ready to do it, but this is why my face did it. I've got this gift that came to me, fire cider today. I've been like just a little under the weather, not feeling so great. Kirsten Aerosmith came in with Kayla Albert. Do it, she says in the chat. I know, but I'm worried I'm going to start coughing. I am going to do it, Kayla, but we're just kind of like strategically waiting and making sure I'm almost done talking because I'm a little bit concerned. I mean, it's called fire cider. So it's coming. It's coming very soon. Okay. I think that's about it. Hey, I did that. I did that. Well, we do have time. We could talk about Shannon Brandel and Ashley's event. Yeah, let's get that up there. I know I said we weren't going to do it. I'm putting Fawn on the spot here. But I just wanted to let everybody know we remember this. We've had this circulating here on our show. If you've been watching in the past weeks, I just want to let you know that they have changed the dates. It's no longer March 15th, it's May 4th. So for anyone that was planning on going or thinking about going, just know that the dates have been changed. I haven't put a new flyer on my slides here. So you're looking at the old dates that you originally knew about. This was recently done, okay? But they've changed the dates to May 4th. Same time, same price, everything's the same, and you still go to the same place to get your tickets. But it is a different day. And we'll get a proper slide going here before next week's show so you can see that. And then next, we're going to put on the Jenny slide because we need to promote our girl. This is part of our big expo. We're having a Saturday night show. It's going to be a 50-50. It's a draw. The Raiders basketball team is going to be going around and selling tickets. So I hope you are very generous and support our local club team. My son Ben is on that team. And by the way, I'm going to do it now because I really didn't want to forget. It's Ben's birthday, and it's a really special birthday. It's his 16th birthday today.
Oh,
So, yeah, I'm going to go eat some ice cream cake with Ben after the show. So, Canada's unconventional medium, Jenny Ogilvy, is coming May 31st, 7 o'clock. Be there. You're going to want to be there. As I said before, she has quite a story coming. She's been here 3 times before in Dawson, and it's always a great time. Your cheeks hurt, your belly hurts from laughing, and your heart is warmed. You've just really get a really good feeling from her, and she really helps you work through loss because she is a medium. Aw, thank you, Corey. So yes, if you haven't gotten your tickets, please get them. This is a great thing to do. Thanks, Kim. To do with your girlfriends. Let's get some tickets and let's make some plans. Save that date, May 31st. It's not the long weekend, okay? I keep getting asked that. No, we don't do the expo ever on the long weekend. It's always the last weekend of May. We make sure we're not in the way of all that family time and that fun stuff. And so now you got 2 fun things to look forward to. You've got the long weekend, and then you get back here, and then we're going to do the expo. So Fawn is going to get the expo slide up for us, and we're going to see right over here. And I think there's a second page, Fawn. Have you ever tried that? I think if you arrow over or something, there, vendor registration opening up soon. This is haunting me at night. I should have this done by now, the registration packages. So I'm going to get on that. I really want to get that done here so we can get everybody in, and we need to get the sponsors. If you're interested in supporting our Crossroads Expo, please reach out. You can email me at claudette@happyonmain.ca. We would absolutely be so just so overwhelmed and so appreciative if you are feeling led in your heart that you want to help sponsor this expo. We are rebranding. We want to make it more of a lifestyle expo so it's more inclusive to everyone. There's the mind, the body, and lifestyle expo, but everything is related to living a healthy life mentally, in your body, and just with your family and the connectivity with your community. This is an all-encompassing expo. So if you're a person who, say, sells hot tubs, or you're a person who is a gardener and you sell beautiful plants, these are all part of having a beautiful, healthy life. Um, Flowers are beautiful and they help change our minds about things and freshen us up and make us feel more optimistic. I love bringing flowers to work. Um, on those days where I'm feeling a little bit tender. So I know I'm going off on a tangent, but I just wanted to talk about that. If you want to be a sponsor, we would love to hear from you. If you want to be a vendor, come join our happy family. I'm telling you what, people that have tables at our event, they end up paying for their fees within that first hour. It is exceptionally busy. I think last year we had over 500 people attend, and this year we expect to have quite a bit more attending, only because we're now moving over to the curling rink and we have a larger space. We also have a crystal vendor coming all the way from Vancouver. So get ready. Um, you better be like ready with your purse. Because he says he's bringing stuff I've never even seen. So I can't imagine what he's bringing because he's the guy that has like the crystal skulls, like the gray, big, beautiful masterpieces that I have in my store. That's him. So he has very high integrity crystals, and he's going to have a booth. I'm going to be talking to him about possibly having a side where people could bring in what they have found and he could help identify them. He's very clever, he's very knowledgeable and all that stuff. So I still need to clarify with him and confirm that he will be doing that, but I think that would be like super cool if you could bring in a crystal and he'll tell you what it is. I can't think of anything else. Vendors and sponsors, everybody, you can just email the same place, Claudette@happyonmain.ca, as well as those Dear Claudette letters. Be sure to send them to Claudette@happyonmain.ca. And I think we're gonna, yeah, there we go, because we're just about done, and I think we need to do that drinking. Um, yeah, I think so. Hey, is it time?
We got 10 minutes.
10
So, so
10
we,
minutes. What about the comments? Let me look up. Oh, yes, Weird Witch. Yes, thank you. I know the Crossroad. I feel like it is amazing. It's a beautiful place where we really embrace everybody, and I want to make everybody feel safe there. I think that everyone's going to be excited for the new one, the revamped one. It's still going to be the same, but it'll just encompass more. Um, and I want to just put it out there that I would love for you to reach out at Claudette@happyonmain.ca and let's get a Wednesday together because I think you have a lot to talk about. You've just, I know I put you in I promoted your event, but she does these like spiritual like evenings, and they're really cool. And I'm not going to say everything correctly regarding her event, but it's in Fort St. John, and you literally, it's like almost like a mixer feeling, like it's giving me almost like that speed dating kind of vibe, or you're going to learn about all kinds of different spiritual things, and I think other people are there, but it's really like it just seems like it's a place to talk to people and mingle around, and it's all based on different aspects of spirituality, more based, I think, towards her perspective. Um, and I really hope, Weird Witch in the Woods, that you reach out to me so we can have you on. Okay? Pick a Wednesday. It's super easy. Just pick a Wednesday. Let me know what works for you, and we'll make sure you get on. Aw, Trinity! She's made it. I think she had to go to Grand Prairie today. And Kayla, thank you for coming. I'm going to be so broke. I know, Kayla, right? We're all, everybody's laughing here and talking about the expo and saying how much money we're going to have to put away. Thank you. Love you too. Awesome. I can't think. And Corey, thanks for supporting me from afar. Your mama's here with me. She said she would. And I think I'm going to go do the taste testing thing. All right. So this is because I wasn't feeling good yesterday. I thought maybe I was going to have a quick staff meeting last night, and then I ended up canceling it because I just, you know how when you're just on the cusp of getting sick and you feel like, I don't feel so good. Like I feel maybe a little achy. I don't know what's going on. Is my throat sore? No, it's not. Oh, now it is sore. I was just in that weird place. So, Kirsten and Kayla showed up just before I closed the doors pretty near. It was close to closing time, and brought this fire cider. She makes it, Kirsten. Aerosmith makes this.
you should read the list of ingredients.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, Fawn was reading this and she was just so delighted in the idea of watching me try this. Okay, the ingredients are blackberry, grapefruit. Now, I don't know if she's put them in the order of the most to the less amount. Lemon, thyme, mint, clove, cinnamon. I have no idea what this is going to taste like. Rose hip. Ooh, that's a little bitter. Ginger. Fawn is really trying here. Just apple cider vinegar, not my friend. And honey. I like honey. And Kirsten did say there was a lot of honey in the production of this. So I'm really going to trust this is going to be a good sweet taste. So for your viewing bottoms up. Thank God. Oh my God. Oh, okay. I'm just making some room because I'm worried I might knock over the bottle in shock or something. She said, "Oh, that's a smell." I'm not good with apple cider. I almost like get a gag kind of like it's tough. Oh,
Do you want a straw?
no. I'm just smelling more. I'm just getting over the apple cider. We warned you it's strong. I know, I'm scared. Okay, I can smell some other hints of stuff in there. Okay, I got a spoon. Here we go, bottoms up. Ooh. Hey, actually, it's not that bad. It's a little tart. They're dying over here. You know what? That's a little bit of cough going on here, but I feel like I would rather this. Oh, it's burning going down. See my chest. I'm asthmatic, so I was a little concerned. Oh, my eyes are watering now. Ooh. Well, they're snorting over here. Wow. So it's kind of one of them little slow burns. It kind of keeps going. Okay. Let's hope it did something. I'm not coughing, although I feel like something's still happening in the chest area, so I can feel it's a little heavy in there. I'm sure it's cleaning stuff. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah. So if anybody's interested, I know flu season and cough. I feel like I might lose my voice here now. Yeah, just let me know. I'm sure she can get you some. Kirsten will get you. Oh yeah, I don't know. My tummy's kind of feeling upset now. I'll be fine. Everyone. It's all for TV, right? Okay. I think 8:56. Can we just play the music? I think I'm about ready to go. I'll be okay, but yeah, I feel a little funny and I'm kind of done talking. I'm glad I waited till the end of the show. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the medicine. And Fawn is saying full length. Let's listen to that beautiful, inspiring song. Yeah, I'm tapping out. I think I need ice cream cake to kill this taste. Okay, we're done. I'm out. I love you all. Thank you for watching. And we will see you next Wednesday. Same time, same place.
Sometimes it's hard to find a reason why when everything is falling and all that's left to do is try your best to keep holding on to the next sunrise. But you're stronger than you know. You'll never be alone when everything feels dark around. Just look inside where light is found. Sometimes a mountain means it's time to climb higher than you've been before. So hold on tight and close your eyes. You'll make it faster than you know. Closer to the sunrise. 'Cause you're stronger than you know. You'll never be alone when everything feels dark around. you'll never be alone. When everything feels dark around, just look inside where light is found. You're stronger than you know. You'll never be alone. When everything feels dark around, just look inside where light is found. Sometimes it's hard to find a reason why, when everything is falling and all that's left to do is try your best to keep holding on.